And welcome to tonight's game. We're in Portageville for a big game tonight, this Tuesday night between Holcomb and Portageville. I'm along with Terry McVeigh for tonight's game. And Terry, this is a great preview of what we might see later on down the road, not only in the district championship later on or district tournament later on in the season, but also the Boonville Christmas tournament that's coming up here in the next few weeks. These are the third and fourth seeded teams in the tournament. Portageville at number 3, Holcomb at number 4. So this might be even a little preview we might see here in a few weeks.
I think you're right. It's going to be a preview of what we're going to see in Bloomfield. But like you said, it's going to be a preview of the district tournament, the Class 2 district tournament, because we figure with these two teams and Bernie, they're going to be fighting it out for this district. Both teams come in pretty hot. Portageville's 3-0. They really haven't been tested yet. They haven't had anything less than a double-digit win. Holcomb is 4-1. Their biggest win is a 2-point win at Bernie in the Bernie tournament. And their only loss is to a really good Risco team. So both teams are good. I'm expecting good basketball tonight.
Yeah, Holcomb's got an excellent team coming back, and that one loss against Risco. Risco's very good this year, and they really got caught up in that speed game with Risco. Risco's quite small this year. They play up and down very quick, and you might see the same thing out of Portageville. They've got Tevin Walker coming back, and with athletes such as him and Dominic Walker, they really stretch the floor. So you might see a different kind of game that Holcomb ran up against, and we're just geared up for a great one here between Holcomb and Portageville tonight.
I think the point you made right before the anthem is very good in that this is probably going to be a tempo game, and who controls tempo is probably going to win. Portageville, you expect to go up and down the court because they're smaller. They're probably quicker than Holcomb. Holcomb's got the size with the 6'7" Jamie Massey, and I would expect them to try to control the tempo a little bit more.
Sure. And for the Holcomb Hornets, starting number 11 is 5'8" senior Aaron Reeves. Number 23, a 5'11" sophomore Ryan Reeves. Number 30, a 6'3" junior James Vance. Number 32, a 6'7" junior Jamie Massey. And number 33, a 6'3" junior Michael Glover. And the Holcomb Hornets headed up by Seth McBroom. And for the home Portageville Bulldogs, number 1, a 5'11" senior, Tevin Walker. Number 10, a 5'9" junior, Dion Foster. Number 13, a 6'2" junior, Dominic Walker.
He's one of the best athletes in this area.
He sure is. Number 23, a 6'3" senior, Steve Buchanan. And number 32, a 5'11" junior, Daniel Allen. And the Portageville Bulldogs headed up by Jason Irby in his second year here at Portageville. Had an impressive first year, of course. It's tough coming behind a coach like Jim Bible, but he's done well.
He had a good first season, won 17 or 18 games. Holcomb won 18 games last year, so both teams come off pretty good years. Portageville lost more to graduation. Looks like we're going to have to start the game with the technical.
And we've got technical free throws. Must be, I didn't catch what that was pregame. And this is Aaron Reeves at the line. He hits the first.
He's their senior leadership on the Holcomb team. And his brother Ryan is also a very good player. Their guards, the Reeves brothers, are a good guard combination for Holcomb.
And the only thing I've ever seen in a pregame that you start off with free throws is a pregame dunk. So I wasn't paying close enough attention to see what happened.
I didn't see that, or either that or something wrong with the scorebook.
And Portageville blocked away by Massey. And out of bounds, it'll stay with the Bulldogs. And that's one thing that not too many teams will see this year. A 6'7" right in the middle of the paint down in our area, and that's Jamie Massey right there.
A 6'7" with mobility.
And he doesn't get in foul trouble either.
No, he's 6'7" with long arms, and he can keep himself out of the contact fouls.
Shot in the paint, no good by Walker.
And that shot was affected by Massey.
And Massey gets it taken from him, gets it back, gets it blocked away by Buchanan. Nice block underneath by Buchanan.
Buchanan's the only guy with really any size on Portageville, and he's going to have to play big.
And a dump pass to Massey up and in. And that's about as unstoppable as it gets. He's very good around the basket.
It's hard to stop. He has good hands, has good soft hands, and can make that play pretty easily.
And that's been hard for teams to stop this year. Once he gets around the paint, right around the basket, he's money. Three-pointer no good. Walker with a rebound, gets it to Buchanan. He can't get it to go. And again, Massey right there with his presence, making a difficult shot for the Bulldogs.
That's 3 shots he's either blocked or altered.
And a nice put there by Michael Glover.
Good back door. Good look by Glover. Caught the soft spot of the zone.
Holcomb in probably a 2-3 set. Or 1-3-1. Looked like a 1-3-1 set. A three-pointer on the left side by Walker, no good. And that's Dominique Walker with a rebound.
And right now, if this is going to be a tempo game, Hawkins has the advantage. They're controlling the tempo.
And that was actually Daniel out on the rebound. He's got the ball now over to Walker. Swing pass to Dominique Walker. He'll put up the three on the left side, no good. And Portageville having to settle with that three-point shot here early in the first quarter.
Yeah, Portageville's going to want to stretch the floor, but Hawkins been making baskets, which makes it harder to stretch the floor.
Three-pointer up, good by Aaron Reeves. And a timeout by the Portageville Bulldogs. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
And we're back from the timeout. Terry, as we saw right before the timeout, they were sucking down on Massey, trying to deny him the ball, and Reeves just stuck it.
They left him open, and like I said, Portageville is going to want to get into a transition game. It's hard to get in transition game. The other team's scoring baskets.
And a shot put up by Walker, no good, but that's Steve Buchanan getting the Bulldogs on the board.
Okay, Portageville's trying to speed it up by going to the press.
And a nice shot put up by Aaron Reeves once again. He's got 7 in this first quarter.
Portageville's kind of telling Holcomb, let anybody but Massey beat us, and right now that's what's happening.
And the ball thrown away, turns it over to the Hornets.
Zach Birdwell in the game, replacing Buchanan for Portageville, along with Denzel Simmons coming in for Daniel Allen. And Portageville's wanting the press. Oh, drag the foot.
Dump down to Massey, taken away. Denzel Simmons with the steal. Nice defensive series that time by Portageville.
Good help, good defensive help, but Simmons on the weak side.
And a shot put up and in that time by Zach Birdwell.
That's created by the penetration by the guard, got in on the zone.
They're starting to get inside that zone now. And I'm sure Irby really addressed that in the timeout.
Well, they're wanting to step up the tempo. And Hawkins doing a good job right now by getting back into their style.
And a traveling violation on the rebound. Going to turn it over to the Bulldogs.
Well, Hawkins going to stretch their defense out a little, not offering a lot of resistance.
Well, what they've done so far is work, but Portageville has gotten on the inside of that zone the past two series, so we'll see if they'll duplicate it this time. Nice dump down pass to Simmons. Tevin Walker with the assist.
Good look by Walker. He got in. Simmons got in on the back side of the zone.
And a steal by Simmons. And go in for the foul. He'll be fouled by Vance. First team foul on the Hornets.
Tough pass to Mace against the zone. That cross-court pass without a lot of zip on it. Against the zone press against the quick team like Portageville.
And the first shot no good by Simmons.
Julian Nolan in the game for Portageville, replacing Dominique Walker.
Second shot no good. And the Bulldogs will retain possession. 2:40 remaining in this first quarter.
That's the fourth turnover on Holcomb, and that's what Portageville wants. They're wanting to create turnovers, although that one's pretty well enforced.
Foster with the ball, working against this 2-3 zone. They switch it up a little bit. I think they were 1-3-1 previously.
They were.
Ooh, that's almost a takeaway there by Reeves.
Foul out front. Walker was getting by and he's pushed.
David McDaniel with a foul. Walker with the inbound out to Foster. And a nice takeaway by Reeves. Pushed the head up to Ryan Reeves. Make sure I get them right. There's two Reeves on the floor for the Hornets. Ryan Reeves for a deep three on the left side. Rims out. Walker with a rebound. He'll push it up. Up and under, no good. McDaniel with a rebound, and that'll be Walker with the reach in. That'll be the first team foul for the Bulldogs.
Even though he didn't make the basket on that, Tevin Walker showed what he can do, the way he accelerated and split the defense.
And once he gets in the open court, he's certainly deadly.
Yeah, he's the senior. He's the senior Portageville's going to look to. He's going to be the go-to guy.
Portageville staying in the full court pressure.
Handled that well. They didn't try to speed up too much. They took what was there and got it across court.
And that's what they ran into against Risco. They really tried to match the speed of Risco, which it was kind of unnecessary. They got out to a big lead, but then once they played fast, that Risco got back into the game. But meanwhile, we've got a foul underneath.
I don't know if I think it's calling double foul.
Was it a double foul?
I think Birdwell and Massey. Double foul. They were doing a little shoving underneath.
That'll be the first foul for each of them. And double foul does go to the possession arrow, so it turns it over to the Bulldogs. Julian Nolan into the game for Portageville. Nolan now with the ball. Gives it to Foster. Goes through his legs. Picked up by Glover.
They'll go for three.
Reeves on the left side for three, short.
That's a good rebound by Birdwell.
And Holcomb's getting the open looks from the outside. They've just been able to convert here on the last 3 or 4 attempts.
Well, I think Portageville's going to try to make them win it from the outside, dude.
And Nolan runs it down. Out to Walker, 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. And a nice look underneath, finished by Birdwell.
Deion Foster with a good feed. Saw Birdwell coming up the back door. Defense was asleep a little bit.
10 seconds left in this first quarter. McDaniel on the right side, back to Reeves. He'll put up the runner, no good. And that brings it into our first quarter. Holcomb Hornets on top of the Portageville Bulldogs after 11-8. We'll be back with your second quarter coming up.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you have the nerve to believe meeting eye to eye helps you see eye to eye.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Midview, Bloomville, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma.
And we're back with your second quarter.
I think Portageville ought to be feeling pretty good. They got down 9-0 pretty quick, and now it's 11-8.
And a nice rebound underneath. Can't put it up and in. Another rebound blocked away. Aaron Reeves with the ball. And he's open again on the left side. Can't get it to go. I think they've missed about 5-6 straight three-point attempts.
Kevin Walker showing what he can do. He just streaked by the defense and got it down to Buchanan, who was running the floor well.
Foul is on
Glover.
Glover, his first. Buchanan can't get it to go. Gets the second to go. Portageville staying in the full court pressure.
Okay, Holcomb did well, but not trying to match the speed, not trying to match the tempo Portageville wants.
Glover out to Reeves. Over to Ryan Reeves looking underneath. Massey's not on the floor, so it's going to be a little different scheme for the Hornets. Going to try to really work it around and get an open shot.
Yeah, they're going to try to look for it. They got two guys they're looking for, but they're still shooting the three-pointers.
And Ryan Reeves can't get the three to go. And Buchanan right there with the putback.
And that showed Dominique Walker's athletic ability. He didn't make the basket, but he just streaked by the Holcomb defender.
And the shot's no good. And it'll be a charging foul on the Hornets. And the foul charge to Tyler Lewis, the 5'10 junior, in for the Hornets. Foster with the ball, looks inside. And a nice shot put up and in, that time by Birdwell. Or no, excuse me, that's Buchanan.
Buchanan's had a nice first half. And he's going to have to play well. Portageville is going to be a factor this year.
And Foster looking ahead to Walker. And it gets deflected. And it's a foul on the rebound underneath the basket. So Portageville will inbound underneath their own basket.
Massey's back in for Lewis.
Foul charge to James Vance.
Timeout, Holcomb.
Yeah, we've got a quick timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Midland, Bloomville, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto needs headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, Head in Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Pollard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
So you finally got that new big screen HD TV. Your head is still spinning from all the tech talk about LCD, plasma, 1080p. But what you really want to know is, how many HD channels can you get and how much will it cost? Then you find out that New Wave has the best in HD channels for free. Next question, how fast can New Wave hook me up?
And we're back to the action.
Portageville scored the first 5 points of this quarter.
Walker can't get it to go. Massey with a rebound. And Denzel Simmons charged with a foul.
Since Holcomb's 9-0 start to this game, the Portageville's outscored them 13-2. And mostly since they've put in the press.
And McDaniel back over to Reeves.
Portageville's pressuring the defense a little bit. Stretching it out. Double teaming Massey underneath. They've got two guys on Massey wherever he goes.
Massey looks underneath the Glover and he gets it to go.
Good give and go.
Nice feed by Massey to Glover. No, he's going to take the double team. Nice dump down pass to Glover. Nice finish.
Yeah, when you're going to double team the guy with the ball, you better have somebody behind him. And that time Glover was going down the lane. Massey saw him, and it's got a three-point try, or potential three-point for Holcomb. And trying to go ahead in this game.
Yeah, trying to regain the lead. That foul was on Daniel Allen, his first. Glover's free throw strong. Rebound Foster.
Good defense by Reeves. He's looking for the backdoor pass on that one.
Glover on the baseline. Nice shot.
Again, the defense is concentrating on Massey, left Glover open. And that's a tough shot. That 10-foot shot from the side is a tough shot to make.
And a three on the left side by Walker, good. And we've seen that development in Walker's games over the past year.
That was a good looking shot. He squared up well, had good form.
And deflected out of bounds off of Walker to stay with the Hornets. We've seen Dominique Walker, of course, he's been an underclassman the past few years, just being kind of the slasher, grabs the boards, tries to get easy baskets, and now he's starting to step outside, show the jumper.
Yeah, he's looking more like a basketball player instead of just an athlete. And he is a tremendous athlete.
Three on the right side. Aaron Reeves knocks it down. And he was quite cold to finish that first quarter, and they've had a hard time getting that three to go, but he nailed that one.
And if they can do that and loosen up the interior defense a little bit, that's going to open things up for Massey. If they can hit a few threes, Portageville's going to have to start respecting that.
And they've been willing to give open the three on the rotation if they're able to close off the inside and still yet get the defensive boards off of their three-point attempts. And a nice put-up shot there by Buchanan.
Buchanan is showing some offense tonight.
He's got 7 in this quarter, 9 in the game.
That's a nice jumper from the free throw line. They're looking to Massey. They got it to him.
Anytime he's got single coverage and he's on the block, you've got to get him the ball. And they did a good job getting it to him that time, drawing the foul, which was on Zach Birdwell, his second.
And what Reeves did that time in getting the ball, he didn't hesitate. He didn't wait. He didn't see that he was open and then think about it and throw to him. He saw the flash and got it to him right away.
Reeves in the corner. And just short, but Glover right there with the putback. That's one thing that Portageville has to do is seal off those interior players of Holcomb because they're getting some nice opportunities with the offensive boards.
Again, they're concentrated on Massey, and Glover got in, slipped in behind the zone, and got
Glover's
the
been able
board.
to slip in there, and he's at 6'3", so he's got nice size himself.
Good looking shot. A good looking shot by Walker. Open on the free throw line, made a good looking shot. That time they got it into Massey. Threw it over the pressure and got it to Massey, and he makes the layup.
Under 2 minutes here in the first half. Foster with it on the right side. Holcomb still sticking to the zone. Nice takeaway by Aaron Reeves. And he'll get it deflected out of bounds off of Foster. It'll stay with the Hornets.
Off of John Jones.
Oh, sure.
But I bet they give it to Holcomb.
Glover will inbound. Ryan Reeves, nice pass to McDaniel. And he gets it taken away. Dominique Walker on the drive, can't go. And a nice putback. Is that by Birdwell once again? Or Buchanan?
Buchanan again. It's in double digits.
And almost taken away.
Dominic Walker's trying to start to assert himself.
And a nice block by Buchanan.
Carried it.
And turns it over to the Hornets.
Put it on his hip when he made the move.
And we're tied 22-all. Approaching a minute remaining in this first half. And a push foul underneath. Looks like on Eric Simmons for the Bulldogs. He's trying to get Massey off that block.
Well, and what Portageville's doing, they're bringing about 3 guys in that are guarding Massey, so they have some fouls to give up on the post. With Simmons, Buchanan, and Birdwell.
Massey shot off the right side. And it's Buchanan again. Yeah, he's had quite a quarter. That's 11 in the quarter, 13 in the game.
Good feed, another good feed by Tevin Walker.
And deflected away by Buchanan. Walker looks to Nolan on the left side for 3. Little strong. And Walker will track it down. We're under 30 seconds here in the first half.
Walker kept that alive. Dominique's the last 4 or 5 minutes is really starting to assert himself. Portageville's going for the last shot.
Yeah, they're going to kill the clock. We're under 15 seconds now. 10.
Start their offense about now.
Down to 5.
Like Walker's just going to take it.
And a deep three, good by Walker.
That was cold.
And that'll bring it in to our first half here in Portageville. Portageville up 27-22 over the Holcomb Hornets. Great first half here in Portageville. We'll be back with a halftime discussion and stats in just a moment.
So you finally got that new big screen HD TV. Your head is still spinning from all the tech talk about LCD, plasma, 1080p. But what you really want to know is, how many HD channels can you get and how much will it cost?
Then you find out that New Wave has the best in HD channels for free. Next question, how fast can New Wave hook me up? New Wave Communications. Great HD selection, great prices. Enjoy your HD.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
Stop paying too much for your home phone service and switch to New Wave Telephone with unlimited local and long distance. Plus free call waiting, caller ID, and voicemail for one low price. This is a limited time offer, so call New Wave today.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the Roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area. The Roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
And we're back with you. Halftime from Portageville. A great first half between these two teams. We've got a score of 27-22, advantage to Portageville in the first half. And go over some scoring real quick. Portageville led by Steve Buchanan with 13. Impressive second quarter he had. He had 11 just in the second quarter. Followed by Tevin Walker with 5, Zach Birdwell with 4, Dominique Walker with 3, and Denzel Simmons with 2. And for the Holcomb Hornets, led by Aaron Reeves with 10, Michael Glover with 8, and Jamie Massey with 4. Only 3 scored for the Holcomb Hornets. And very competitive first half, Terry, and kind of what we expected, a close game.
Yeah, Holcomb jumps out to a 9-0 lead. Then Portageville just comes roaring back, scores I guess, next 13 points, or they were 13 out of the next 15 points to go ahead. But then Holcomb stayed in, and it went back and forth for the rest of the second quarter until Tevin Walker just hit that cold shot right at the end. He just kind of measured them and had the ball the entire 15 seconds of the second quarter, last 15, and just measured them and hit a threes. And that's, it's a 2-point game, and he hits that three right there at the buzzer, gives the 5-point advantage. What's kind of surprising is who's scoring. You look for in Portageville, you look for Dominic Walker and Tevin Walker to do all the scoring or do the majority of the scoring. They've scored 8 points. Steve Buchanan, who hasn't been a big scorer for him, has 13. On the other side, Massey's been the big scorer for Holcomb, but I think the collapsing defense that Portageville's used on him has worked pretty well, and he's only scored 4, but then Reeves has 10. And I really look for Massey to get a little bit more this time, but the Reeves is going to have to start hitting some threes. They're not giving them the threes, but they're collapsing on Massey, and those threes are opening up. If they can hit a few of those threes, they're going to have to loosen up and then start feeding Massey.
Yeah, looking ahead to the third quarter, the three-pointer is going to be there for the Hornets. It's going to be there. The opportunity will be there because they're still going to play for Massey, and Holcomb's been unable to hit the three in the first half. So the opportunity is going to be there, and if they can step up and nail some threes, then Holcomb's going to have a good chance of use a dual threat outside and then inside to Massey. So that'll be pivotal for them to knock down the outside shot.
Yeah, if they can loosen up that inside defense a little bit and get it into Massey, he showed what he can do if they can get the ball to him. But every time he gets the ball, he has 2 or 3 people on him. And one of the times they were able to get it to him, he had 2 people on him. He feeds it to Glover, who's breaking down the lane. So I think it's important that they're going to have to get it into him somehow.
And here we go, third quarter. Portageville will inbound.
Hawkins staying in the zone.
And Portageville's done a great job of penetrating that and hitting the passing lanes. And Walker hits another three just as he closed out the first half.
And if he starts,
and a nice pass to Walker to finish it off, Dominic Walker. And that's 5 quick points by the Bulldogs.
Now turnover is right to Foster, through right his hands.
And a quick timeout by the Hornets. And we'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We realize the best advertising we have is when our customers tell us about their buying experience at Glen Sain, with price and service.
We have an outstanding service and parts department that I think you'll be very, very proud of. Every day we come to work and look forward to selling our next GMC truck, and have been doing so ever since my late grandfather, Glen Sain, started the business in 1954.
We invite you to come and see us and see why so many are buying from us. And God bless our troops.
And we're back from the timeout, and Terry, that's 5 quick points by the Bulldogs. The Hornets
good timeout.
Had a quick timeout.
Yeah, 40 seconds into the half. You don't want to take that timeout.
And another turnover. Foster can't get it to go. And another putback by Buchanan. And that's where Buchanan's been, right around the basket, just cleaning up the garbage. And Hawkins struggling with this pressure here early on in the third quarter.
This is the first time they've really got the down court.
Reeves over to Glover. He'll put up the three on the right side. No good. Aaron Reeves going for it. And a tie-up. Possession goes to the Hornets.
Good rebound by Reeves, sneaking in behind the defense. Nobody blocked him out.
And a pass trying to get down to Massey, deflected away. And Tevin Walker with a finish.
Tevin Walker may be trying to take over this game.
And they've certainly opened up strong here in the third quarter. Have the Bulldogs. Aaron Reeves gets it over the timeline. And a shot put up by Ryan Reeves is fouled.
How about Buchanan? That's just one.
Just his first foul. Reeves at the line to shoot two. First shot. It goes.
First point scored by Holcomb in this half. Portageville started this half like Holcomb started first half, 9-0 run.
Foster looks ahead to Buchanan. He finishes. He's just being at the right place at the right time in this game.
Has.
Glover over to Reeves. Massey looks underneath, deflected away. Missed opportunity for Holcomb. And a finish by Tevin Walker and the foul.
Tevin Walker for the first 15 minutes, the first 15 minutes and 57 seconds scored 2 points. Since then, he's scored 8.
He's got off to a great start. He's looking for the three-point play.
And that's all within about 3.5 minutes that he scored those 8 points.
And a drive. Ryan Reeves can't get it to go. Walker on the drive again. Blocked away by Vance. Dominique Walker on the drive. Buchanan can't get it to go. Massey with a rebound.
Portageville had a couple of looks that time. Dominique was a little bit out of control on that one.
Vance on the baseline, puts it up, good.
Nice move by Vance. A little floater from the side. It's a tough shot to hit.
And stolen away. Massey recovers.
Dominic Walker pressing in the backcourt, making some contact.
Reeves for three, no good.
Tevin Walker hustles the rebound. Portageville comes up with it.
Deion Foster, he finishes.
Portageville's getting every loose ball, every loose rebound they're getting, every loose ball they're getting.
Aaron Reeves dumps it down to Vance, throws it away over to the Bulldogs. Just a few missed opportunities here in the third quarter for the Hornets.
Well, I think Holcomb's getting into the Portageville's tempo game right now. They're going a little bit faster than what they need to. Down by 17. They were down by 5 at half. Now they're down by 17. It's just halfway through the third quarter. Hawkins putting on a little pressure. Portageville showing good presence.
Nice steal by Reeves.
He's fouled by Birdwell, I believe.
That'll be his third.
Again, they got a lot of fouls to give underneath, but they're putting in three different post men.
And Reeves on the left side with a deep three. He's got 13 in the game.
Dangerous pass to try to get it over Massey. Portageville's lucky to recover that one.
And a quick timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you have the nerve to believe meeting eye to eye helps you see eye to eye.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
My country takes of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's bride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
And we're back from the timeout. Portageville will inbound.
Portageville's outscored Holcomb 15-6 in this third quarter. Got off to a torrid start. Good call by the official on the block foul. Simmons.
It'll be his second. And taken away by Denzel Simmons, looking ahead to Foster, and he scores it. And Portageville's just really been able to force the turnovers and score off the turnovers here in the third quarter.
Well, they have, there's a couple of guys on the Portageville team with Walker and Simmons that just have another gear. And when they kick it in, they're going to create a layup for somebody.
Aaron Reeves with a three, no good.
There's a foul.
Foul be charged to Denzel Simmons, his second.
Portageville's really turned up the pressure defensively. They're smothering the ball, trying to double team the ball wherever it is.
And off of Vance's foot, Foster on the right side with the recovery. Nolan with a three on the left side, nails it.
That's created by Tevin Walker's penetration. Tevin Walker's a good basketball player.
And Foster committing the foul, trying to go for the steal.
Portageville's using a lot of players. They're a little bit deeper on the bench than Holcomb, and whenever they play the faster game, that's much to their advantage.
And a steal by Walker. That's a heck of a play there by Tevin Walker. The foul be charged to Ryan Reeves, his second.
Now Holcomb's trying to double team the ball.
Massey with a rebound. Daniel Allen charged with a foul. Aaron over to Ryan Reeves. Three on the right side, no good. Dominic Walker with a rebound. And a foul on the shot. Almost gets it to go.
Coast to coast and try to scoop. That's some athleticism on that young man.
Foul charge to James Vance, his third. First shot up by Dominic Walker, no good. Second shot good for Walker. Out of bounds.
The pressure showing its toll on Hawkins.
Yeah, it was deflected off of Aaron Reeves. Over to the Bulldogs. And taken away by Tyler Lewis. And deflected. Taken away by Simmons. Or Allen, excuse me. I think there used to be a Simmons at number 32 in years past. That's
yeah.
what.
Yeah, I think he played about 6-7 years. There just seemed like it.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe there's a Portageville team without a menace on the team.
Really? Yeah. Oh, nice look. Walker with a three on the left side, no good. The out of bounds off of Buchanan. Over to the Hornets.
Just 1 second left. Portageville is not challenging the ball.
And a nice attempt put up by Ryan Reeves, no good. And that'll bring it into the third quarter. Portageville pushes the lead up to 20 after 3. We'll be back with your fourth quarter coming up.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Midtown, Bloomville, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto needs headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, Pickett, Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Howard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
So you finally got that new big screen HD TV. Your head is still spinning from all the tech talk about LCD, plasma, 1080p. But what you really want to know is, how many HD channels can you get and how much will it cost?
Then you find out that New Wave has the best in HD channels for free. Next question, how fast can New Wave hook me up? New Wave Communications. Great HD selection, great prices. Enjoy your HD.
And we're back, getting ready for the fourth quarter, and it's been all Portageville here in the second half, Terry.
Yeah, Portageville outscored Holcomb 21-6 in the third quarter. Since the Holcomb starts out on a 9-0 run to start the game, Portageville's has led them 48-19.
Dominic Walker on the drive. He can't get it to go. Glover with a rebound.
Again, Portageville's just relentless on the pressure.
McDaniel on the drive, gives up to Massey. And blocked away by Buchanan.
That's the second block Buchanan.
And Massey gets it to go. He's been silent in this game. This is his first points of the half. He's got 6 in the game.
Well, he hadn't been able to get the ball.
Nice pass underneath. Buchanan fouled on the shot.
Tevin Walker's in the flow now.
He's really done a great job distributing the ball. Buchanan's been the beneficiary of that. He's been in the right place. He works well feeding off of Tevin, his penetration. He gets himself in the right position to receive the ball.
And he's finished. He's finished it.
Buchanan can't get the first to go. Second shot good.
Coach Herbie using his bench. He's gone pretty deep this game. Portageville defender touched the ball while he's standing out of bounds. No foul on that. Now we try the lob into Massey, gets it in. That one doesn't go.
Out of bounds over to the Bulldogs.
Now Glover was fighting for the ball, got hold of it, but he had a foot on the line.
Yeah, we saw Massey get an attempt there, but he hardly even had an attempt in the third quarter. I'm not sure he did.
I think he may have. If he did, it was a follow.
And looked like a block there by Massey.
Yeah, you're still not going to be able to just drive in on Massey.
And Massey gets his rebound, gets the putback to go and the foul.
Massey stayed with that, and he's got to be frustrated because he hadn't been able to get the ball, and then he misses his first shot, but he stays with it real well. Now he's got a chance for 3.
And he gets it to go. Six and a half minutes remaining in this game. Portageville inbound. Walker on the right side, long.
Making that first 3 may be the worst thing he ever did.
I know it. Massey with a rebound, puts it up, and good.
Now Hawkins playing their game. Coach Herbie wants a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Got a little run here by the Hornets. We'll be right back.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
Stop paying too much for your home phone service and switch to New Wave Telephone with unlimited local and long distance. Plus free call waiting, caller ID, and voicemail for one low price. This is a limited time offer, so call New Wave today.
And we're back with you. 6 minutes remaining in this game. And Holcomb made a little bit of a run. Massey got a few opportunities, so they cut this lead to 14.
Yeah, Hawkins played their game. They've outscored Portageville 7-1 so far in this quarter. When they've been able to break the pressure, they've been able to get the ball to Massey, and I believe he has 7 in this quarter.
And a 3 on the left side by Walker, no good. Over to the Hornets. That's one thing Portageville can't really do is just take the first attempt and give Holcomb an opportunity to get quick scoring opportunities. That's why Walker's
is going to the bench right now, because that was too quick a shot in the sequence. They could have gotten a lot better shot.
And a nice steal. Walker with the ball. He'll go up, go for the jam. And it actually hit the upright, but it'll be a walking violation over to the Hornets. And I'm sure Irby's not wanting that either.
Yeah, the Holcomb bench was hollering that it should have been Hawkins' ball anyway, because it hit the guy wire above the backboard. The officials didn't see it, but Hawkins ended up with the ball anyway.
Holcomb having signs of life here in the fourth. McDaniel with the ball, and Glover gets it. He'll go and be fouled by Buchanan.
When they're breaking the pressure, they're going to the basket now.
And it's a good thing Glover cut that off, because I think he was going towards another player, and that would have been deflected away for a steal, but Glover cut that off just in time.
Heads up play by Glover.
First shot up, good.
Daniel Allen, Tevin Walker back in the game for Portageville. Coach Irby's used all of his played 10 players tonight, played them a lot.
Second shot won't go. Approaching 5 minutes remaining in this game. Walker with a jumper. Good. Massey will go up in the paint. No good. Gets his own rebound up and in. He's got 9 in this quarter. He's awoken.
Well, they've been able to make some to break the press and break the pressure, and he's been getting the ball in the open court with just one man on him. Portageville's going to work some time now.
No one with a runner.
No one just throws up a runner.
Allen out to Walker. He'll put up the 3. And it's strong. Massey with a rebound.
Massey's asserting himself in this quarter.
4 minutes remaining in the game. Holcomb working their way back in. Deep 3. Rims out. Rebound to Walker. Boy, if they can get some of those shots to go, we got a ball game again.
They turn, they get that shot right there. It's down to 10 points. And momentum's clearly swung. Holcomb stepping up the pressure on the ball. There's almost a steal. They're going man to man.
Walker with the three, jump shot, no good. Aaron Reeves with the rebound. We're under 4 minutes remaining. Ryan Reeves will put up the three, not there. Buchanan with the rebound. Walker, he's going to go all the way, and he'll be fouled on the drive. Foul will be on Ryan Reeves, his fourth.
Timeout, Holcomb.
Timeout by Holcomb. We'll take a break. Okay, we'll take a break and be right back.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the Roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area. The Roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
And we're back with you. 3 minutes remaining in this game. And Tevin Walker will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He was fouled on the drive to the basket before the timeout.
Holcomb's really turned it on this quarter. They were down by 20 going into this quarter. Now it's a 13-point game. And they're learning how to break the press. And this is a big thing for Holcomb.
Shot up and good by Walker. Pushes the lead to 14. Second shot good for Walker.
Okay, Portageville's back in the press. See if Holcomb takes care of it. They do.
And taken away
Kevin
by
Walker's going to control things. He gets it
Foster, Dominique Walker up and in.
Folks, that was pretty. 3 passes and a layup, or 2 passes and a layup.
Massey up in the paint. He's good.
Hey, Portageville's getting a little sloppy.
And they'll try to kill some clock out front. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Getting Hawkins with the pressure.
And shot up, no good by Walker. Turned over by the Hornets.
Unforced on that one. It was unforced, but he knew that he was going to get pressure. And sometimes after four quarters of it, it just wears on you.
Massey guarding Buchanan closely. Holcomb trying to force a turnover. Buchanan underneath, up and under.
Be on the floor.
Looks like he'll be fouled by Massey.
Nice move by Buchanan. Got Massey in the air.
It's Massey's second foul. It'll send.
Nope. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor, so it'll stay with the Bulldogs underneath. Three by Nolan in the corner. Can't go.
I really don't think that's the kind of shot that Coach Irby wanted. I know he was open, but there's no reason to take the shot.
Massey can't get it to go. Vance, they fouled on the putback.
Now the ill-advised three by Nolan there. He was open, but there's no reason for them to have to take the three.
Vance gets the first to go. Second won't go. Tyler Lewis with a putback. He gets it to go.
The second position, offensive rebound by Lewis.
And a timeout. We'll just keep it right here with 1:19 remaining in this game. Portageville up by 12. And, you know, if Portageville keeps this lead and comes away with a win tonight, Holcomb's certainly going to look back and look at turnovers, unforced errors, and just not being able to hit the outside shot. They would really have a shot in this game if they converted probably even a fourth of those 3-pointers that they've shot, and they just haven't been able to get it to fall.
Yeah, they've made a game of it in this fourth quarter. They've jumped in. They've scored 15 points. They've outscored 15. They've scored 15 points this quarter to Portageville 7, and they've pretty well dominated this quarter. Portageville's made some mental errors and kind of let Holcomb back in the game. Portageville's still going to win this game, but Holcomb, I think they've shown themselves that they can play. They can play with Portageville. Not that I think they had any doubts to begin with, but I think they know they've affirmed it now.
Sure. Foster inbound. And that's Dominic Walker wide open underneath. Could it be a foul on Glover?
People on him.
First shot goes for Nolan.
Holcomb's doing the offense-defense substitutions, getting Reeves and Massey back in the game.
Second goes for Nolan. And we're down to a minute. Holcomb needs some quick points. Down to Massey. And blocked away by Buchanan. But he gets the putback and the foul. And Massey having a strong fourth quarter. He's got 13 just in this quarter, 17 in the game.
Yeah, whenever Hawkins been able to break the penetration, Portageville's not being able to double up on Massey, and when they don't double up on him, he's going to be able to score.
Massey gets it to go. Foster with a runner. Can't get it to go. Vance with a rebound.
That's not a good shot. You don't need any more points.
Three-pointer up, no good.
Now Dominic Walker's down. He's hurting.
Not sure what happened. That wasn't Walker that went up for the shot. That was Foster.
Yeah, Foster's the one that went down the lane and floated it up. Walker. I'm not real sure what's hurting. He's hurting. And it looks like they're looking at an ankle or knee. Okay, they're getting him up. And we just hope that that's minor. He's hurting.
And Portageville will inbound. 41 seconds remaining in this game.
Massey's guarding the ball.
Long pass. That's Allen. Can't get it to go. Over to the Bulldogs. Harvey shaking his head on the bench, and Portageville just.
Portageville still taking shots. They don't need to score another point.
And the shots they do take, that was just a layup right there, and can't get it to go. They just really hit the bug here in the fourth quarter. Traveling violation, turns it over to Portageville.
I have 23 turnovers on Holcomb. It's 11 for Portageville.
And Foster will be fouled. Go to the line.
Got a good combination of speed that Portageville has in the backcourt with Tevin Walker and Deion Foster. There will be very few teams in this area that are going to be able to match that in the backcourt.
Three-pointer by Aaron Reeves. He nails it. And 14 seconds remaining in this game. And only an 8-point advantage for the Bulldogs. And that's a combination of Holcomb being able to get Massey into the game in the fourth quarter, pick the tempo up a little bit. But Portageville kind of making some mistakes to let those opportunities happen. But
Portageville's going to win this game, and they should win this game. They've been the better team. But Coach Irby's going to remind them of a lot of things they did in the fourth quarter that they really weren't using their mind and taking good shots and making good decisions in the fourth quarter. It's let Holcomb back in the game.
And Portageville will inbound. And they're looking deep, and fortunate that Reeves lost his balance, and Allen gets a shot to go. Now 5 seconds remaining. Ryan Reeves with a deep three, and he'll nail it to end the game. And the final score from here in Portageville, 59-52, the Bulldogs over the Hornets. And quite a close game this ended up being, but quite a good game here tonight. And we'll talk a little bit more about it when we come back with final stats and discussion in just a moment. And we're back with you. Final score from here in Portageville. Portageville on top, 59-52 over the Holcomb Hornets. And close game. It ended up being 7-point spread, but at one point we saw a 20-point lead for Portageville, and Holcomb worked their way back into it late. But we'll go over the final scoring here for the victorious Portageville Bulldogs led by Tevin Walker with 16. Actually, Steve Buchanan with 18. Tevin Walker with 16. Dominique Walker with 8. Julian Nolan with 5. Deion Foster with 4. Daniel Allen with 2. And for Holcomb, led by Jamie Massey with 18. He come on strong in the fourth quarter. 14 in the fourth. In the fourth quarter, ended up with 18. Followed by Aaron Reeves with 16. Michael Glover with 9. Ryan Reeves with 4. And Tyler Lewis with 2. So, Terry, we saw Holcomb jump out to a nice lead to start off, and then Portageville worked their way back in, really turned it on the second half in the third quarter. Scored 21 points in the third quarter to push it up to a 48-28 lead after the end of 3, and they ended up winning by 7 here late. But very impressive performance by Portageville. Of course, Coach Irby probably a little upset they didn't finish as well as they could have, but still it's not showing.
Well, this is only the fourth game they've played this year, and a lot of these guys that are playing for Portageville don't have any varsity experience. They have very little varsity experience. And, it's different on the varsity than it is on the junior varsity. You got to make better decisions, and he's going to remind them of that. But they went deep, and from about the middle 2 quarters, Portageville did every loose ball they got, every loose rebound they got. And they were beating Holcomb up and down the floor, and then Holcomb comes back in the fourth quarter. They put some pressure on. They get Massey open a little bit, and he scores 14 points in the fourth quarter. And the big thing was turnovers, most of it caused by Portageville's pressure. I had Holcomb with 23 turnovers as opposed to 11, but Portageville and. Holcomb had a little trouble hitting the threes, even though Reeves ended up hitting 4, I believe. They got some late, but they had trouble hitting the threes. If they could have hit their threes early, they could have loosened up the defense and got Massey more involved before the fourth quarter. These are two good teams, and that's going to give us a lot to look forward to, especially in the Bloomfield tournament, the Christmas tournament when we do that, and then I'm really looking forward to the game Friday night between Kennett and Portageville. At Kennett, that's probably going to decide who's going to win the Boot Hill Conference. Kennett's already defeated Crothersville, and if Kennett can win that game, they got a real good clear road to winning the conference title. So I think Friday night's game, even though we're talking so early in the season, that's probably going to decide who the conference champion is going to be.
Sure.
And
we'll have that.
We'll have that game. Look good.
Yeah, we'll have that game live Friday night here on YHC. That'll definitely be a great game to look forward to. It's a conference game in the Boot Hill Conference, so it's a pivotal game there in the conference coming up Friday night. And looking at Holcomb, I tell you, they're on the verge of being a very good team. I mean, they're a good team, but I'm talking about a team that potentially make a run at the Bloomfield Tournament Championship, and looking down the road to districts, come away with a district championship late in the season. They've got the ingredients. They've got Massey, of course, underneath, defensively, offensively. But if they can get more consistent guard play, not turn the ball over, the players are there. That's not. I don't think that's an issue. The ball handlers and both the Reeves boys and
well, you got Vance and Glover are good underneath and good role players underneath. Glover showed some real good streaks tonight. Like I said, the Reeves, they have good guards, and they've started hitting their shots and start loosening up defenses somewhat and loosening up on Massey. Holcomb's going to be there. They're a good team.
Yeah, they're looking strong. It's just they can't quite put 4 quarters together yet. We saw that against Risco as well, but when they do, they'll be awful tough to beat.
In Portageville, I think Tevin Walker showed that he could be a special player. He's one of those guys that when he turned on the Jets, he kind of took over the game. And
sure.
He could be one of those special players.
Sure can. And that'll pretty much do it for us tonight from Portageville. Great contest. We're really looking forward to coming down because you potentially see this game in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Potentially, I guess that would be the semifinals. They would if they win out, they'll be in the semifinals. Portageville, the 3 seed in Bloomfield Tournament. Holcomb, the number 4 seed. So this could potentially be a semifinal matchup in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Not to mention,
well, actually, they wouldn't play until the finals because they're the 3 and 4. So
that's right.
Portageville and Donovan are in the same bracket. Kennett as the 1 seed and Portageville, Holcomb, Portageville.
That's right.
Kennett and Holcomb are in the same bracket, so
that's right.
They'd have to get to the finals, but I wouldn't put it past them. They could be there.
Potentially seeing this in the finals, and even down the road in district play, they're in the same district here in Class 2, so might see these two teams down the road go at it when it comes to the district tournament. So always a good time coming down to Portageville, home of 5 state championships, and the latest one in 2009 as we see the banner and also the picture. So very, very big tradition of basketball here in Portageville.
And Tevin Walker was a part of that team. And, they know they're supposed to be good in Portageville.
Yep.
They've got 5 state championship banners to show it, and Holcomb's just coming into their own. So it's fun to watch.
It sure is, and we'll be bringing a lot more basketball to you this year on YHC. As Terry said, look forward to Portageville and Kennett this Friday night live on YHC from Kennett. Should be a great crowd on hand, great atmosphere. We'll be live Friday night in Kennett. And for myself, Terry McVeigh, calling you tonight's game. We've got Andy King on camera and Rick DePriest, our director for tonight, bringing this game tonight here in Portageville. And until next time, I'm Tyler Wagner. Have a great one.